Well, hello and welcome people of the internet to another adventure. My name is Ganyonz and today we're returning to Dragon Eclipse. I had a lot of fun in the first episode of this, and there are a couple other Mystlings that we didn't get to try, one of which we unlocked at the very end of the first run we did. So if you don't know how to play, or if you haven't seen this game before, do a quick old checkup on the first video I put on this game. It'll go through all the ins and outs of the games, or just try and follow along. Overall, if you've played other deck builders, a lot of the mechanics here are going to be familiar to you. But we get these cool little creatures. So in our first run, we did Glarexus, Pinequeak, and Iceling. Icewing was absolutely our overperformer. Glarexus, very close second. Pinequeak kind of fell behind. He wasn't doing all that hot. So we are going to be trying Galomo and Prowler. Prowler is the one that we unlocked at the end of the run here. Looks super sweet. So Prowler is, I'm not sure which one of these are going to end up being our main damage dealer. They kind of both are. So Galomo's activation is Wound 1, which I'm assuming applies to him. And he applies 2 Wrath to the front Mystling. So he's not going to want to be in the front. And Wrath increases power, decreases by 1 after each hit. So ultimately, he's going to be buffing another unit. But at the start of the battle, he applies Revive 1. So basically, he can die once every single match or battle, basically. Prowler, on the other hand, gains 2 gold whenever he activates, and his talent is to gain an extra Ember Seed every 2 battles. But Prowler can't eat the Ember Seed. So, like I said in the last video, I'm pretty sure that second clause only applies to the extra Ember Seed. And Ember Seeds are what going to be allows us to eventually evolve our Mystlings, but also get them blessings, which will improve their performance. So, I think what we're going to do here, ultimately, what I would assume is going to happen is that Glarexus is going to be our frontliner again. And then, oh, right, I keep forgetting that we have to do this. So I'm assuming it's going to be kind of, not that, this order. I don't know why I can't get the order right ever. So basically, he's going to keep, so basically Glarexus will be able to attack this time. He was having problems where he's got 0 attacks, so he doesn't do anything. Well, he gains a lot of shield, and he uses shield bash or shield block. And having his signature card of Soothing Light is really going to help keep Galomo alive to keep buffing. So that's going to be really cool. And applying Multi-Strike will be nice to Prowler. So we kind of have the same setup as before. The only difference is we don't have our draw and CC from Iceling, and we have someone who can actually do something other than Pinequeak. So let's get going. Let's start the run. Let's see how these 2 other Mystlings perform. I'm pretty excited. I really like this game. I'm definitely looking forward to a full release of this one. So let's see. So unfortunately, Prowler does only have 1 power, which isn't great. So let's see. Ultimately, to be safe, we could just guard. That would prevent all the damage that we're going to get hit with here. So I think we're probably just going to do that. We'll go ahead and apply the shield. And then honestly, well, I was going to say activate an attack, but ultimately, like, we don't have as good of an activate compared to last time. Last time it would let us draw a card. So let's go ahead and... Oh, wait, is Prowler... Oh, so Prowler is our first ranged attacker. We didn't have one of these before. And we don't have the 1 extra mana, so we're going to pass. Got it. There we go. So technically, this is only... He's basically only increasing it by 1. Wait, now, why did you only take 1 damage, though? Oh, right, wound 1. I was thinking wound did 2 damage. Yeah, so basically, he's going to apply Wrath 2, but it's before the end of turn, so you end up losing the Wrath, so it's really only an increase of 1 power. Okay, so we're good on guard, so we don't have to do that. So let's go ahead and get, I guess we can go ahead and activate, which will give us more wrath here. And then we can... attacking the front line is a little awkward here, actually. Well, no, I guess it helps us get the kill here, so that's fine. I was saying it's a little awkward because we have 3 damage coming into 4, so we're kind of wasting our 4 damage, but not if we can get the kill. And ultimately, we're just going to keep stacking gold. So if you did miss the first episode, basically there's 3 different spots here. And if you remember when I was selecting the Mystlings, there was fire, fire, and sword in each of these slots. Basically, if you're in the 2 back slots, at the end of every turn, you will activate your activation ability. Whereas if you were in the front, you won't get your activation ability, but you'll do a basic attack. So your frontliner, which is why here, typically, or in our last run when we had Glorexus up front, he really wasn't doing anything because he starts with 0 power. We couldn't increase it, and he's also not getting his activation of 3 shields. So he kind of wasn't doing what we wanted to. So ultimately, and what's your talent? Oh, so you're kind of interesting. So you're not even necessarily our main attacker. You're just kind of like another stat stick. So these are kind of our 2 main attackers now. Interesting. I mean, you do 5 damage. I think the thing is that Prowler is better at picking off enemies, which is kind of what I was questioning if we were going to get before. Yeah, so see, now we get an extra Ember Seed, which is super nice. What do we want to add? Discard entire hand, draw 5. 3 for 1 was really good. I don't think I'm crazy about attack. 3 for 1 was really good. I think that's just typically gonna be good in every deck. So I think here... Oh, so you can't take any Ember Seeds, is that right? Let's see. So I want to level up Glum. Huh. I guess you can't take any Ember Seeds. Yeah, at all. So you're literally like a 1-stage evolution. Okay, so now we get our Blessing. So basically there's 4 levels that we're going to work up to. Once you get to the level 4, you get to evolve, and then you get a bunch of nice bonuses. But until that, once you feed in 2 Ember Seeds, you get a Blessing here. So you've started battle, attack 2 random enemies. That's kind of nice when you start with 4 power. On death, increase health and power of all Mystlings by 4 until end of combat. That is fantastic. Every 10 draws, apply 1 strike. That's sweet, because Galomo kind of wants to die. I wonder how this stacks. So, I wonder how this stacks, because this is on death. And if you have revive, are you going to get the bonus yourself? Either way, it's really good. So we're going to take that. We get the gold. Oh, that was the extra Ember Seed. Okay. Nice. A little gold. Huh, that's weird. That was only our first battle, though, so I'm not sure why we got the extra Ember Seed there. Because we should get one after this, too. So you're dealing 4 damage to Galomo, and you're going to... So enemies attack right to left first. So basically, this enemy is going to be hooking in Galomo, pulling him to the front, and then attacking the front. Whereas this Dark Talon is just going to be attacking the middle. So ultimately, both of these units are going to be taking 4 damage. So we can go ahead and start. That one's free. I don't like the attack with random Mistling. Typically, I end up removing that one. So I think what I'm going to end up doing here, I kind of want Galomo to die, actually. So because of that, I'm going to do... Oh, this costs 2. So I either have to get more mana or I have to reduce the cost here. I'm going to do an attack and activate. So that way we can start getting Glorexus some extra attack. And I'm also going to apply 4 shield to negate one of the hits. So Galomo is going to go down. So let's see if he gets the boost. If he does, he'll go up to 8 attack, which is like really nice. Oh, wait. Why didn't you get hit? Unless... Oh, you did. Okay. You just... It was like instant he came back. Okay, so he doesn't get the buff himself, but it gives it to the rest of teammates. So you're going to be pulling in... Gotcha. You're going to be pulling in here. So then let's go ahead. I think what we can actually do... You're going to be pulling in the front. So I have a feeling these two will be shifted back. So I think what I'm going to do... I'm going to... Actually, that doesn't matter, right? Because basically I want Galomo to start pump... So... Basically, if we get Prowler up front, we get a little bit of gold every turn. Or no, we don't get a little bit of gold every turn. So instead, what we want to do is put Glorexus back here, Galomo here, right? Because basically we want these two activating every turn, so I want you to pull in Glorexus. Yes. And then let's go ahead and apply Multi-Strike to Glorexus. We can go ahead and we'll just heal. That just gets the heal out of our deck. Nice. Glorexus is a beast. And now you're super dead. Yeah, sure. Activate and attack. Nice. Well, almost dead. Now you're dead. We still get the extra Ember Seed, huh? Interesting. Attack with 200% power. Attack using... Yeah, we did some work with Body Slam last time. Or we have Saturation, which executes as many times the number of cards played this round. I'm assuming that counts itself. But we can only use it once. It's not bad. It's not great. I mean, it's just extra energy for one turn. Could potentially be useful with our draw spell, since it's free. It's pretty good with free spells in general. I think I'm going to take it, because I just don't have the mana to take a bunch of 2s, so I think just taking the 1 is totally fine here. So I think in general... What I found last time was it's probably, when there are longer runs, it probably will be beneficial to spread out your blessings. But for right now, gain extra every 2 battles. We're gaining extra Ember Seed every battle. Which either way seems insane. We're just leveling up so fast. Because this demo is only one map, it's kind of beneficial to pump up one of your Mystlings to max level to evolve and get the bonuses. Knockout, gain 25 gold. Knockout, gain 1 energy. Start around, apply 2 shield to the Mystling ahead. I think we're just going to take the Ancient Idol. We'll take the extra gold. All right, so let's check out what we got in the shop here. So we got the card remover, health up, overload, apply 2 shield, discard 2, apply 5 shield. What was clone again? Oh, right. It copies and then puts it back in the discard pile. We have Magic Trick, which is 1 mana draw 2. I wish Motivation was good. The only thing about Motivation, though, is I think it's broken. When I played it last time, I didn't seem to be getting the extra energy. Perhaps I was and I didn't notice it, but I'm not going to take it for this run because I didn't seem to notice it. Maybe I just take the Burning Hand. Discard entire hand, draw 5. That kind of helps out our Saturation card. Like, if we take a bunch of 0s, we could be kind of an overload deck. It's kind of interesting. I mean, it's free. It's just a free draw 5. All right, cool. We'll start with that. We got some decent ways to build up some gold here. So we should be able to buy a lot of decent stuff. Um, okay, let's see. What do we want to do here? Oh, interesting. So right. So you don't necessarily restore all your health. So when Galomo dies, he comes back at 4, but then it just makes it easier for him to die in the next fight, which makes this blood vessel super good. So let's see here. So Glarexis has taken 3 damage. But when these guys die, they're going to buff the ally behind, which is kind of a problem. So I probably want to start prioritizing the back one with the Prowler. And then let's go ahead and... honestly, probably just multi-strike Galomo. Just to get a bunch of damage in. Glarexis takes a little bit of damage, but that's okay. Yeah, so see, hands like this are a little bit awkward because I can't Burning Hand into Saturation, but we can 3 for 1. So we'll just discard the Burning Hand. And then we can... just thinking. Because, I mean, realistically, is it even worth it? Is it even worth doing it? How much mana would we get? 1, 2, 3. If it probably counts itself, so that's 4. So we could do, like, activate and attack, which would kill off one of these. And give us a bunch of shield. Right? So that should be 4. Yeah, it counts itself. Cool. Yep, so we'll activate and attack, which will give us more power here. We can attack again, which is going to take this front unit. We do end up buffing these guys a little bit, but we should be fine, right? 2, 5. We got 8 shield. Yeah, we're good. Nice. So you died. We get a bunch more power here, which is sweet. We can go ahead, Sharp Feathers up the back, and then just literally do anything. Is there anything I actually want to do? Let's see. I think what I'm actually going to do... so I'm going to Burning Hand. I want to try and get... yeah, activate and attack. That way we just get a little bit more gold. It's super tiny, but, you know, might as well. Oh, right, and we got the extra gold. Oh, okay, so it's actually way more beneficial to attack with Galomo. I totally forgot that we had that blessing. So here's another 0, which is pretty good. Attack with 50% of power. Yeah, Gentle Blow might be good. Okay, so now, assuming, yeah, we get 2. So there are some abilities, I don't know if they're worded properly. Gain extra Ember Seed every 2 battles. And it seems like we're getting an extra Ember Seed every single battle. So there are some things, I'm not sure if they're working as intended, but for now we're going to take advantage. So yeah, once we get to 4, which we're going to do here, we're going to get to see our Mystling evolution. Oh, that's pretty cool. You get a little chunkier, you get a nice little tree hat. So when you evolve, nice. So we get our signature card upgraded, which is nice. Now it costs 1. We also get to choose a new talent, which is going to add on to what we already have down here. So we have Battlestar apply 2 revive, double power until the end of the round, and I think round... let's see, is round decreased by 1 after each hit? Expires entirely at their... okay, so round is just literally the round. It's not the entire battle. So this is only for 1 turn. On death, damage all enemies with power value. That's kind of nice. I kind of like that. Just damage all... and it's only 4, though. So maybe we start looking for, like, strength cards or something. Is that better than apply Revive 2? Revive 2 is kind of just like a safety valve. But it's kind of nice. It kind of means we can just throw him in harm's way. So like if there, I think I'm going to take this because if there's like if there's a big hit, if we're not really building around shield this time. Oh, and we can basically apply 2 Wrath to frontless. Yeah, so basically I think what I'm going to do instead. So here's my plan. I'm going to give him the apply to revive. He should be able to apply this Wrath to himself. So if we put him in front, we can kind of just use him as a meat shield to buff our other 2 units. Glorexus here is going to be on an activate placement. So he's going to get a bunch of shield. His shield doesn't expire at the end of the round. So then after Galomo dies a couple times, we can just swap them, start having Glorexus take a bunch of hits, and then we're going to have some souped up teammates. So that's, okay, that's my new battle plan. That's what we're doing. So that's what we're building towards. Forbidden Fruit. We can order a Mystling to reach for the berry, set current health to 10, increase max HP by 50%. You know, funny enough, that actually... Oh, interesting. So we got a health buff from Galomo, but it means that you can basically overheal your units. Funny. Yeah, because we want Galomo to die, I don't know that we necessarily want that on him. So it would bring us up to 12, which would mean we would revive at 6. 6 is still pretty low, though. I think that's fine. Yeah, because overall, like, that's I mean, sure, set your current health 10%, but we kind of want you to die. Anyone else, it kind of sucks on, but... Alright, let's go get another fight here. Oh, boy, we got a lot of enemies. We got enemies. Got a lot of enemies. Okay. So first, you're going to be pulling this unit to the front, which is pretty good. That means Galomo's going to take some damage. But the thing he's going to... Okay, so he's going to take 1 hit to 4. I don't know if it... I don't think there's going to be, like, over damage. Which means he'll revive at 6, take 2 damage, go to 4. Let's see. I could just take you out now, which would guarantee you die a second time. Let's do that. And then we can... we can hit you for 5. Apply multi-strike to Glorexus. And then I guess we just see what we draw here. Nice, just get in some extra hits. Oh, but it lowers Wrath. Got it. Oh, and he took... Okay. Does that mess me up? No, it shouldn't. Okay, so there's no over damage. So it's literally like if you have 1 HP, that's it. Okay, nice. So we got our units buffed up here. You're attacking who? You're attacking Prowler. So I'm probably going to switch these two. Who are you hooking? You're hooking... Oh, you're hooking the last unit. Okay, so... Oh, what do we actually want to do here? Well, I guess let's start with drawing cards. We'll get rid of the attack with random. Okay, so the first thing that happens is the back unit is getting moved to the front. So where do we want everybody in this? Front unit's taking 5, back unit is taking 6. So you cannot die anymore. Question is, can we take you out? 25 damage. We can do... I'm assuming this round's up, so we can do 5. And you're taking... You should be taking enough, so I think that kills you. So if that's the case, it's just the back row taking 6. So I want Larex to be moved. So basically, I want to do this. This should move Galomo to the front, push everyone back. Larexus takes 6. Let's deal 5 more damage, perhaps? Yeah, it's times like this. I wish I could see... I wish we could click on our deck, but right now that's not implemented. So I think we're just going to do 5 damage back here. No, you know what I'm gonna attack and activate, get a little bit more shield. And then I guess just see what we draw. Nothing that we can use. Okay, we got a debuff, but that's fine. Oh, right. They don't... duh. I keep thinking that all our units auto-attack, but that's not the way it works. That's fine. We can get back Galomo. Okay. Yeah, I keep thinking they all auto-attack at the end of the round. That's not how it works. This takes out the front unit. Now you have dodge. It's a little bit of a problem. We can just deal you 5 again. And then let's go ahead and just activate. Get a little bit more shield. I'm going to swap you now. Keep building up gold. Okay, so you are swapping these two. You're attacking. So 7 damage is going to the back. 4 damage is coming up front. So I'm okay with the swap. Let's go ahead and... probably get rid of the activate and attack. Let's go ahead and do... let's just get rid of that dodge. Let's go ahead and get rid of another dodge. Overload. Multi-strike up here since you are the one attacking. Discard, draw. Draw some more. Multi-strike. Attack with 50%. And then attack and activate. So we kill there, get a little bit of gold. And then now I'm just going to swap these because now you're going to pull him to the front and you have shield to block. Cool. Okay, so attack 3 times rain many for 50% power. Is Boomerang interesting? So Boomerang after you cast it returns to your hand. That's kind of interesting with our mana generation a little bit. I don't know. We can always buy Boomerang. I'm not sure if I love that yet. Yeah, so see, here's what I'm talking about. You can use Ember Seeds to revive. Okay, let's start building up Glorexus here. We'll take the gold. Come up here, get more gold. Okay, so let's start making our way. Actually, do I want to go up there? I could go... no, you know what? Let's make our way to the shop first. There is a shop. There's also a house where we can get some bonuses for our Mystlings, but I think I'm going to make my way up the shop first. Okay, so we got the same fight as we just had. So unfortunately, we don't have any more ways to draw cards, so the saturation is kind of going to go to waste here. Let's see. So we can activate, so we can start working on... who are you swapping? You're swapping the back to the front. So let's go ahead and swap you two. And actually, I'm going to swap you two too, because I want Glarexis. I want you to get a little bit more shield here, buddy. Let's go ahead and... yeah, that's fine. We'll activate you. And... put multi-strike here on Prowler. Attack 50%. Yeah, that's all we got. Okay. I'm kind of curious to see, well, actually, it doesn't make sense for Galomo to strengthen himself, because he's just going to die. Who are you attacking? You're attacking back row. That's fine. And you're attacking front row still, so that's fine. Galomo will die, which is what we want. This hand is kind of hot garbage. Right? Attack and activate. It doesn't really do anything for us. It doesn't really do anything. Alright. That's why discard and draw is great. We can draw a bunch more cards. Get rid of the attack with random Mystling. Okay. Let's go ahead. Well, let's start dealing 5 to the back line. Throw up some guard here on Glarexis. And then we will... actually, multi-strike first. And then attack 50% power. Just get a little bit more damage on. Nice. You die. We get buffs there. You come back. Who are you pulling in? So you are pulling in the middle to the front. And doing 4 damage. So we'll make that swap again. Still don't really have anything to heal. I kind of want to save that in case Glarexis or Prowler gets damaged. So we can activate here. Bring us down to 5. And 5 is a good number since we're taking 4 first. So as long as we're at 5, we'll go down to 1, and then the next hit will kill us. Which is totally fine. Oh, gotta remember, the on round 4 deal 5 damage X2. I don't remember if that shows... I think that might show up here, though. So we can kind of be prepared for it. And getting an attack in is fine, right? Getting an attack in is totally fine. Because increase the strength here, but you're still not going to kill me. Or you're going to kill me, but I'm going to be at 1, which is fine. There we go. Yeah, so I think, yeah, so that's what screwed me up last time was the double attack, I believe. Okay, so now you have no more revives, so you are good. We can't kill you anymore. That said, this hand kind of doesn't do what I want it to. So you're going to pull in the front unit, and you're attacking the back, or sorry, you're going to pull in the back unit, and you're also attacking the back unit. So... likely I want... let's see. So how do we want to do this? I also really want to take care of you. Otherwise, you're going to be a problem and do a ton of damage. We can basically pop 3 spells and just use this, get this back, and then discard our hand to draw 5 more. Which I might end up doing here. Let's see. So you're pulling in the back to the front. And then back's going to take damage. But the one that gets pulled in isn't taking damage, because I think I'm going to kill this. So, we're going to swap these 2. Put that there. We're going to... shielding here is fine. You're not taking any damage. Assuming... ooh, this is all assuming that my next 5 cards can take care of this guy, though. That's the only thing. So let's go ahead and stack more shield. We'll heal up Galomo, help him out a little bit. We can then pop this, which gives us our energy back. We'll discard, draw 5, and, you know, pray. Let's go ahead and draw some cards. So we can go ahead and multi-strike. Do I just activate an attack? Or, so we could, well, these are basically the same. This just gives us 2 extra gold. Yeah, we'll just do that. Take care of this unit. We don't have to worry about that anymore. You're still attacking back, which is going to be Glorexus, and you're going to pull in Galomo up front, but not do anything to him. Perfect. Sweet. I am happy with that turn. Yeah, you debuff Galomo, but that's totally fine. We kind of got to work our way into Galomo dealing some killing blows here. So we can multi-strike. Attack with 50% power, which is going to knock the dodges off of here. We can then attack, which is going to bring you down to 2. So now Galomo will get the kill. Sick. Yeah, let's just do that. Nice. We get some extra gold there. And then this should be fairly straightforward to kill, right? We can probably just start by drawing some cards, get rid of shield. We likely don't need that. We have the deal 5. Activate an attack. We could do that, which gives us more gold as well. And then Galomo gets the kill. Oh, wait. But I need Galomo here. So we want to deal 5. Activate an attack. Brings it down to 1. Which also gives us 2 gold. Yeah, you're gonna, pull him forward. You're gonna take 4. All that, gain 2 gold. Galomo gets the kill, 25 gold. Nice. That was a super effective fight. Yeah, here's one of those zeros. So wound 2 and attack. Oh, I forgot it was a wound 2. It's kind of interesting. It helps us kill Galomo faster. Although we could just do the free gain 1 energy. I don't know if that's great, though. Let's try the 2-edged sword. Let's give it a shot. Let's see how it goes. Start giving into Glorexus. What do we get? Hurt, draw 1. Every 5 attacks, attack times 2. On activation, apply 2 shield to the front Mystling. This one's not great, because if we have Galomo in the front, we kind of don't want to be getting shield because we want him to die. I guess maybe every... but you're not really attacking. Maybe it's just Scroll of Pain. Yeah, funny enough, Glorexus kind of isn't doing a whole lot here. Yeah, I'm going to keep feeding into him. Yeah, it's kind of funny because Galomo is actually more of a tank than he is. So, honestly, what might have been really good is to have Prowler, Galomo, and Iceling. Might have been the better option. Okay, so let's check out what this shop has. Oh, let's see. So we have a 2-power attack. What do we have that's cheap? We have a cheap overload draw 1. That's not, it's not super great. Here's that quick strike. I think, so I'm definitely going to do card remover here. I want to get rid of this attack with random Mystling. I just don't like this card. We could get a permanent power up. 1 mana draw 2. Is that good? If we had more ways to get more mana, I would like it. Boomerang activate. Overload draw 1. I might hold off on this for now. Yeah, I want to, let's go back. I want to check out this other shop again, now that we have a little bit more context as to what we're doing. Yeah, if this card was good, or if it actually did what it was supposed to do, I would probably take more card draw. Okay, I think we're good on those for now. So we're gonna make it down our way down to this house. We can do a little bit of training. So let's see here. What do we want to do? Well, likely want to put Glomor up front. Actually, who are you hooking in? You're hooking in back. So let's swap these two. What do we want to do here? Yeah, this isn't a great hand with the saturation. So unfortunately, it looks like... Actually, no, we can take out one of you. Wait, did I do this? Attack. You're going to do 4. But you're going to get pulled in first, and you'll be able to get that kill. And then we can just start stacking up shield here. There we go. Nice. Okay, so you're not doing anything. You're only doing 1 damage. That's nothing. Let's go ahead then. We'll just discard the Soothing Light. Let's see. So we could give you 2 extra power. And then... Right, because you can buff yourself. So we can give you free attack. We can have you activate an attack. Nice. More gold. Sweet. Let's go ahead and... multi-strike. Attack there. You're pulling in the middle, so we'll swap that. You're gonna die, though. So, let's do this attack, then. Get him down to 1, and then Glomor should be able to get that kill, get us a little bit more gold. Nice. Sick. Glomor is a... I honestly didn't think Glomor was going to be this good when we saw him last time. But man, yeah, he's pretty solid. Discard 3 and get a free attack. Activate random Mystling. For free? I dig it. Okay, let's Glorexus. Let's level you up. Start a battle, apply 7 shield. That's fantastic. Start a battle, gain 1 energy. So our first turn, we get an extra energy. Or apply 2 shield to the Mystling ahead. I'm not crazy about that one. So it's between the armor piece and blue candle. Honestly, I don't even think we need the 7 shield. I think it's just at the start of battle, gain 1 energy. Get 1 more. Nice. Next one. So basically, we kind of have a free revive now. Well, actually, these are 3 now. Because we're kind of on an off number, right? Because this keeps giving us 2. Nice. Collect the gold. Okay. So this allows us to what? Revive, heal, or train. Oh, no. We can just get Ember Seeds. That's right. Okay. I have not seen what Glorexus turns into. Oh, that's super cool. He turns into like a Turtle King. Heal 2, apply 7 shield. Good lord. Okay. On activate, heal 2 to the Mystling behind. Round and attack for 10% value of shield. Or whenever you just hurt, activate and attack. So for this build specifically with what we're doing, he kind of just holds on to his shield forever. So let's just do the attack for 10% value of shield. Because now he's kind of always sitting in the back, and he's just going to keep building up shield every turn. All right. let's proceed. We got a little event here. Let's check it out. The Frozen Berry, right? So we can either upgrade a card or we can heal 50% of max HP. We don't care about that, so let's upgrade. So what can we upgrade? Marked, so we start with that card in our hand. Same thing. This was, yeah, more marked. A lot of the upgrades are kind of the same here. Yeah, more marked. Marked again. Marked. So it's basically either cost reduction like that. More cost reduction, which that's honestly probably the pick. It's either like because there's no like numbers for attack, right? Attack is just based on the power of the Mystling, so it's really just cost reduction or marked. And unfortunately, marked isn't like super great. So honestly, it's probably just marked two-edged sword just to get Galomo down even faster. Although maybe it's just getting the free, reducing something to 0. Zeros really help with our saturation and our draw spells. Ideally, I would want one more, probably one more 3-for-1. I think it's unlikely we're going to find that. Yeah, let's just take the free activate. Not the most exciting upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless. Okay, so we can go up this way. Oh, right, we got the blacksmith too. Okay. So let's see here. Let's put you up front. So you're taking 4 damage. So this would have been a nice time to have the wound card, the card that wounds us. So because that, let's go ahead and hit the one. I want to hit the one in the very back since this one's going to buff it if this one dies first. And then I'm going to just start stacking some shield up on evolved Glorexus. As a childhood of the Pokemon era, it hurts me a little bit that it's not like a new cool name. It's just evolved Glorexus, but I get it. We don't want to follow Pokemon too much. Do we want to just do this or do we want to get an attack? I guess we just want to start. Let's just start stacking up our shield. Feels kind of bad. We're losing out on that extra mana, but you know, idia would idia. Oh, he did go down. Wait, where did we take the extra damage from? Oh, right. It was two by 2. Right. Okay, so you're gonna buff yourself. Cool. So we have the free activate, which is just buffing you, which is a little weird. Funny enough, though, we can kind of do like one of these, swap, activate, and then swap back. That's interesting. I never thought of doing that before, but I guess that's definitely something you can do. Let's go ahead and activate a random. Okay, we get 2 gold. Honestly, that one's going to be kind of underwhelming. It's just going to be these 2 that we want. So 66% chance to have a good activation. Do you want to activate an attack? So you're taking what? You're only taking 2 this turn? So I guess then we probably just want to attack with Glorexus, because this does increase his damage. And actually, even though it's not healing, it's 7 shield, which is, I mean, basically 0.7 damage. That animation is weird. It looks like he's attacking Galomo. Okay, the wound is actually kind of nice. Means we make sure Galomo dies. Let's go ahead and draw a bunch of cards. We're gonna get... Ooh, do we want to get rid of the draw 5, or do we want to get rid of the multi-strike? Because we're gonna draw 3 cards, so do we think that those 3 cards are gonna be good enough for the saturation? No, I think I'm going to get rid of the multi-strike. I mean, we might end up drawing it again, but then, so we discard this. We have 3 cards. So that's 1 card cast, 2 cards cast, 3 cards cast. But after this, we have 2 more mana, so we can possibly cast 2 more cards. And then once we get the mana, we can discard a hand and draw 5. Yeah, I think we're going to go with that. Ooh, and they're free ones. Oh, man. Okay, so we can start going off. So we're going to... Actually, this could potentially kill our own Galomo. So let's do that. Let's get the attack in. We can go ahead and activate random. Okay, that's more shield. Yep, there we go. Kills himself. 5 damage to the back here. Go ahead and pop this, which we have a ton of mana. Discard a hand. Draw 5. We're going off. Let's see. Let's go ahead and... So now we can swap these guys because he's got a ton of shield, so he can basically face tank this. Let's go ahead and multi-strike him up. Now we can just... Now Glorexus just bombs everything. Oh, but I actually don't want to do that. Okay, Gloromo, get the kill. Nice. Shield up. Yeah, you're just gonna blow him up. Nice. Sweet. We got a nice little squad. We basically have a 2-man squad. Let's be honest. It's a 2-man squad. Apply 1 strength. Another free card. Honestly, I just want card draw right now. It's not really worth it. But this activates all Mystlings. No, I don't really want to thicken up my deck any more than it already is. Okay, I don't know if we're going to be able to get there. I don't know if there's... Actually, there might be enough Ember Seeds, given that we're getting 2 every round, which, again, I think might be broken. So I'm going to see if we can get us up. So we need to get 9 Ember Seeds. I don't know. I don't know if we can get that far. Oh, wait. Get the treasure first. Get the treasure first. Don't mess up. Nice. More gold. God, we are rich. Okay, so I'm going to go down here because we can start removing cards from our deck. So I want to get rid of... What? What exactly would I like to get rid of? Oh, interesting. We can't remove our signature cards. Honestly, probably the guards. Do we want anything else? No, the thing is I want card draw. I think I'm going to take Magic Trick now. I think I can do that. Now I'd like one more piece of... God, it sucks. This is the piece of extra mana I want. Or energy. I keep saying mana. I know it's energy, but it's hard to keep it consistent. We could just take a power up. Just increase it by 1. You know what? I think what I'm going to do... do I want to do that? So, attack with 50% power is actually pretty good because we have multi-strike. So, I think I'm going to take this, and then I'm going to work on just removing these attacks. Because the attacks aren't great. Like, they do full damage, so basically they do the same amount of damage. The difference, though, is that the attack we just bought only costs 1. Okay, we got a bunch of stuff going on. What do you... Oh, yeah, you're the Thorns character, right? So you're going to attack someone random. You're attacking the middle. So we can kind of keep you how we're set up now. But what do we want to do exactly? Probably want to start working on getting rid of the dodge here, which we can do. So, honestly, I'm just going to kind of go for a big turn here. So let's go ahead and put multi-strike on Galomo. Do 50% power, which power doesn't matter. Just trying to burn off some of this dodge. I'm going to go ahead and add 7 shield to Glorexus, which we can get a bunch of energy. Draw 5. Activate. Do we want to? We do. So if we activate here, let's do that. The buffs Glorexus. We can then have you attack again, which now you're going to die and buff everybody. don't know where this 2 damage is going. You're not doing anything. Let's activate random. Nice, a little bit more shield. Draw 2. Get it back. Cool. Activate and attack. Let's go ahead and just draw 2 more, see what we get. Just gonna do 5 here, and then Glorexus can take care of it. Nice. We got a little bit of a storm, like a storm combo deck going on here. That's kind of nice. So you're sleeping. You're not really doing anything. So what do we want to be doing here? We probably just want to be... Let's start working towards killing Galomo again. Let's activate. Give Glorexus a little bit more power. Wound attack. Hopefully the 2 damage goes here. Actually, if we attack and activate, that weakens him. Makes Glorexus stronger. Just get that attack in. Might as well. Call it a day. Nice. You hit the right one. Easy kill. And now you are basically just dead. Now let's see if we can kill you without taking any unnecessary damage. That was the thing. Oh wait, actually that's super easy because you have shield. We can still do that. Ooh, actually, can I actually want to try and kill you with Galomo. That's right. So let's go ahead and discard here. We can multi-strike you. Ooh, are you going to die to this? Because you take 2 damage. Status expires entirely after hit. So we're going to take 3, which is fine. So just in case, I'm going to put you here. Let's see. Ah, there we go. That's what I wanted. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Oh, big. Yep, I did the math wrong. Ah, well. It is what it is. We still have this. We can still revive here. Totally fine. We'll feed you. We'll get another blessing. Hurt, apply 1 wrath to the Mystling behind. That seems absurd. Seems absurd. On attack, apply 1 wrath to the Mystling behind, or ally death, increase 2 health permanently. This seems fantastic. Okay, get the gold. Any good cards? Nope. Not for what I want to be doing. Okay, let's work our way up here to the blacksmith. We can take the Ember Seed, or... Ooh, this is... Okay, this is actually an interesting choice. Because we don't necessarily know... Actually, it's probably just the coins. We're pretty low on coins, and we're about to walk into a blacksmith. So, let's take the duplicate card. That seems pretty obvious here. And I'm going to take the... discard. I'm going to duplicate the discard 1, draw 3. Fantastic. Now that we have all these free cards... I'm okay taking the card draw over any kind of mana production. So who are you attacking? You're attacking middle, and you're doing 4 damage to the front. What am I discarding? Oh, I'm just discarding Sharp Feathers. Pop this for shield. See what else we can draw. Activate. Actually, I should have done this first. Do I care about that? Oh, you know what's actually super interesting? I'm going to do this instead. We're going to draw. We're going to draw again. We're going to... I'm going to multi-strike Glorexus instead. I'm not planning this out at all. I'm literally just throwing... Oh, son of a... well, I miscounted. We were going to have such a big turn. Dang it, man. Dang it, Bobby. You screwed the pooch on this one. Okay, well, you're gonna die. That's fine. Alright, I guess we'll just end it here. We were gonna have a cool turn, and then my stupid boomer brain had to act up and get too ambitious. Dang it, Bobby. Alright. Okay, well then let's just draw some more cards. See what we activate. Nice. I can't kill you this turn. Nice. Actually, we can. And we get some gold from that. Attack 50% power. So now we're at the point. Actually, no, we can still keep you there. Keep increasing. Galera. Actually, no, let's swap you back. I'm fine with that. No, because I want you to get the auto attack in. Okay, so now like we can do like the cool thing. Right? Now we can see a little bit of it. Okay, now let's not mess up here. We can do to attack. Can do the 50% attack. And now just to do the cool thing, we could do gain a bunch, draw, and then, you know, draw a bunch of cards, go crazy. We could get crazy, get wild. So I'm going to do this. So that's going to leave us at 1 HP, which is pretty good for the next round. We get the kill, which gives us the gold. Attack all enemies. Ooh. Ooh. That is interesting. I am going to take that. Simply because I know what our final fight is, and we're going to want some AoE. Take the gold. So is that the last? Oh, no. There's still. Oh, wait, no. Is that the last fight? I totally forgot how the last bit works. Cool. We take the Ember Seed. Feed. What do you turn into? Oh, wait. Oh, is there only one evolution? Oh, well, that's butts. On activation, apply 2 shield and health below 50. Apply multi-spread. That's absurd. So around apply 2 okay. Aw, so it doesn't look like... So it looks like there's only one evolution? No, that's not true. Maybe it's just not in the demo. I know there is 3-stage evolution. I'm almost certain that I saw some of that. Okay, so before we proceed, let's just triple, quadruple check the shops here. Make sure there's nothing else we want. Realistically, I suppose we can actually just take the health up. We can do some upgrading here. Just in case, because again, I do know what's coming up, and we're going to kind of want a little bit of extra health. And we can burn the rest of our gold over here. Could get a power up. It's pretty small. But is that really it? These both exhaust. Although it kind of helps in our combo turns. But we're so good on card draw. We don't need that. Okay, let's just buy the power up. We will just give it to Glorexus, I guess. I mean, you're our main attacker, so Man, the way... So, the most interesting thing with this game that I found now after doing 2 runs is that the way you expect your team to play out ends up being completely different. Both times I've played this, like, my builds have just completely changed from what I expected them to be. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and get the activation in. Wow, yeah, you just always have multi-strike. We get the buff going. What else do we want to do here? We don't really have a great turn. I guess we can get rid of this, get a little bit of extra shield going. Start weakening you a bit. Get rid of some of these dodges. And then just deal 5. And am I happy with how these are laid out? No, I'm going to swap these. Yeah, I want you getting a little bit more shield. There we go. Yeah, so this boss basically spawns... doesn't spawn copies of what we already have. We had Galomo last time as well. Glorexus eventually... we'll start doing big hits based on his health. And the boss in the back is going to be doing AoE, which is why it's nice to have Prowler buffed up a little bit. So let's see here. What do we want to do? It's kind of not a great hand. So let's just see what this does. 2 gold. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Iceling would be great here. Iceling lets us draw a card. That would be sick. Let's see. So you are dying, Galomo, so that's totally fine. And luckily, you don't have a chance of dying again after this hit. Because you're going to take 2, go to 2, and then take 4, go to 0, and then just take 2. Well, potentially take 2. So let's go ahead and... I might just discard my whole hand, honestly. Yeah, let's just discard. There's a good chance... Okay, so we should be able to get... Okay, let's see. Let's think this out. So I'm going to discard the multi-strike here. I was going to say, there's a good chance you find that. That's what I wanted to find. So we can go ahead and pop this. Get that. Discard the deal 5 damage. We'll activate random. I think I am going to pop this now. Actually, what I'm going to swap these. Wound. Oh, wait, that doesn't do anything. Right. It just gets him closer to dying. Let us draw 2 cards. Nice, we can kill you again. Now, we can activate you again, which is going to increase the damage there. We can go ahead and draw 2 more cards. We can go ahead and... Let's see. Get the kill here. Oh, wait, it's 50% power, right. Nice. Blow this. Get a absolute ludicrous amount of mana. Let's see. Now we can attack all enemies, which will get rid of one of the dodge here. Get rid of the dodge. Actually, I'm just going to use this to draw cards. Yeah, we'll get multi-strike going. We'll draw more cards. Activate random. Nice. Buff there. Whenever he gets hit, he dodges. Regular attack will kill. Let's activate an attack. You're still safe from AoE. Oh, no, you're not safe. Shoot. Okay, let's discard, draw 5. Wound multi-strike. Wound multi-strike. Wound multi-strike. Well, there you go. I guess that's one way to storm off. Oh man, dude, that was cool. I like that. You know, it's funny. I wasn't sure how. Like, I did identify that there was a possible storm build with those 0-cost cards the first time we played. I didn't think it was going to happen this time. I thought it was just going to be like a big multi-strike build. But that worked out surprisingly well. Oh, right, we have one more fight. Oh, right, this is the fight that we can get to tame the Prowler. But I think that last fight with the boss was good enough to end this one. Makes sense to end it on a boss fight. So after the end of I'm assuming every map, I think, basically there's going to be, if you didn't watch the first episode, there's going to be a win condition up here. As long as you can beat the win condition, you get whatever the Mystling is in the back. So that's how we already have Prowler. We've already done this fight. But yeah, guys, let me know what you thought, or let me know what you think of this game, Dragon Eclipse. I think this game is really good, actually. I've had a lot of fun with it both times I've played it. Again, the only real critique I have so far, and again, because it's a demo, I am giving it a little bit of slack, is that I don't think some of the cards are working properly. There was that, I think is it Mysticism? It's the card where it's 1 mana or 1 energy, activate, and then you get an additional energy next turn. Whenever I used it my first run, it didn't seem like I was getting the 1 energy. So I don't know if that's bugged or not. There was one other card or one other effect. I don't recall what it was, but I know I talked about it this episode that I wasn't sure if it was working properly. But everything else is. The upgrades are sometimes a little bit underwhelming. Typically it's either just marked or a cost reduction. I do kind of wish there was a little bit more variation in what upgrades you can make. That might change when the card pool gets bigger, right? Right now our card pool is so small because we've only seen the first map, because that's all that's available in the demo. So it is quite possible that once we unlock more cards, that upgrades will be a little bit different, because we are still like super early in the game. I'm also super interested to see what the other heroes are like, because they all have different starting decks, right? So actually, let's go back here. Can I leave from here? Abandoned run. Yeah, so if we go back to the beginning here, it looks like there's going to be different starting decks. So that's going to be super interesting. I don't know how different that will make runs. I guess it depends. So it kind of depends, right? If I keep saying depends a lot, Jesus. Like, are these 4 cards, the attacks and guards, are those going to be the same and these 3 cards change, or is everything going to change? Because there are 2 other Tamers here that are slightly different. There's also a level here, so potentially more modifications for difficulty. That'll be interesting to see if we add. That would add a really nice layer of difficulty to this game. Although we don't know what full difficulty is going to exactly look like. I don't know how many maps we're going to have to go through for each run. Or if there's any kind of further meta progression besides just this. Obviously, there's the meta progression in terms of you'll be able to collect Mystlings. Looks like there's 20, which is a really good number. That's a lot of variety. You can do a whole bunch with that. I mean, just in terms of the build we did in the first video versus this episode's build, they were vastly different. In the first one, we had a setup that looked like this. Now, Pinequeak didn't really do all that much, but basically we were building up a ton of shield with Glorexus and doing big old bombs with Shield Bash, or Shield Block, I think it was. I keep wanting to call it Shield Bash from World of Warcraft. And then Iceling was just drawing us a bunch of cards Kind of doing the same thing. Honestly, the discard 1, draw 3 is kind of absurd. Typically with those effects, you usually see discard 1, draw 2, so that way it's not card advantage. The fact that it's free card advantage is kind of nuts. Any of my other card game enthusiasts will tell you card advantage is how you win games. And the fact that it's free is honestly kind of ridiculous. So honestly, I think it should be either one energy, do the same effect, or free and discard 1, draw 2. I think that would make it a little bit more balanced. Even potentially the discard your hand, draw 5 at 0 might be a little overpowered. Those are the only, I think. Well, no, we also saw the boomerang draw spell. Yeah, drawing cards is nuts in this game. Now, it's going to kind of depend on how good mana generation is. We only saw the 1 mana generator, I think. Well, we had the blessing on Glorexus that gave us an extra mana or an extra energy. Yeah, so if mana generation is easy to build up with card draw, that can make like storm / combo decks like we kind of had here pretty good and pretty fun to play. So you know, it's one of those things. It's like the combo players are like, right now they're like, shut up, don't tell them to nerf it, while the game developers are like, no, that's probably right, we should probably nerf it. Like, so it's a mixed bag. But definitely fun. I kind of hope that each Mystling will get more than just 1 signature card. I think it would be interesting if when you evolve, I mean, I don't want to, maybe there's a different way to do it, but like when you evolve, maybe you get like another signature card, which would be super cool. 1 seems, I don't know, just kind of small. I mean, obviously, like, because all your generic cards that you're picking up are basically just either attacks or ways for them to trigger their activation. But their signature cards are kind of what allow them to do what they do, right? Prowler is your ranged attacker, so it allows them to attack back lines, whereas everyone else that we've gotten so far, at least, is just can only attack the very front enemy. Iceling is your CC Mystling, stun chosen enemy, and then later when you upgrade it, it turns into a draw 2. So when you evolve, you upgrade the card. Maybe you get another card rather than upgrading it. But when you can upgrade cards, I think I would like that better actually, where when you find the blacksmith, you can upgrade your signature cards, but when you evolve, you get an additional card. I think I would like that a little bit more. Right now, actually having different Mystlings doesn't feel as flavorful to the overall deck structure. It kind of feels like your deck structure is more built around the cards you buy. That's a little bit how I felt. That being said, I still really enjoy the game. I'm looking forward to full release. You can find this game, you can find the demo on Steam right now. It is releasing fairly shortly. It's only oh, I'm messing up my audio here, but you know, it is what it is. It is coming out in 3 weeks. June 24th is the planned release date. We'll definitely be checking out once it comes out full release. Definitely want to try and get all the Mystlings. That would be pretty sweet. But guys, let me know down in the comment section what you thought of Dragon Eclipse. Do you want to see more of it? Do you have any thoughts and opinions on the game itself? What would you like to see? What do you like as it is? And what would you like to see changed? Let me know down below in the comment section. If you like the video, leave it a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more gaming content just like this. But guys, I have been Ganyonz. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.